So with all this talk about summer hype, tons of people getting into investing, and seemingly tons of collectors and investors stocking up on skins as well, today I want to give my thoughts about long-term investing in CS, what I consider the safest way to grow your money in the game, and I mean in real markets as well. As the saying goes, time in the market is greater than timing in the market. So as always, if you do enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And of course, check out the sponsor, SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is a CSGO trading site where you can find really good prices to trade your skins at. And just to prove it, here's me trading my USPS monster mashup for a StatTrak AK cartel, and it's practically a break-even trade. You can even make some money, and here's how. SkinsMonkey is offering up to a $5 bonus if you sign up through that link in the description today, or just enter code SUKA in the top right when you log into the site. So be sure to sign up today with that link and easily trade out your old boring skins for new ones and potentially even make a bit of money while doing it. But for now, let's get right into the video. So what originally gave me the idea for this video is this post that I saw on Twitter by Quaxy, who has been keeping track of his inventory value for the past few days, noticing that it's still been increasing even though there's been a lot of other posts about this so-called bubble bursting in CS. Meaning skins were overpriced and the bubble's gonna pop and bring them back down to earth and potentially even to lower prices than we saw before. But people were saying this because of a correction in price that we saw in a lot of top tier knives that were recently on a really good run. In just the past few days, they had a really big spike up off this run that had been lasting for like months at this point, and recently it just dipped down a bit and lost like 2 days worth of gains. So really nothing major at all, and I have no idea why people were freaking out about it, but it definitely was a decrease. But because of all this bubble talk, it also brought a lot of collectors' attentions to the long-term trends of these skins. If you look at the butterfly knife in the past 7 days, this trend, I wouldn't even say it looks scary, but it's definitely a very notable correction. Same goes with the past month, but they're still up a really good amount. And then you'll look at the past 6 months and just see this really isn't anything to worry about at all, and the trend of the butterfly knives has been insane for the past 6 months. And then zoom out even more by going to the Steam market and you'll see how strong the price trend really is. The only real times we see things like this have a scary dip is 1, right after Riptide got released, and 2, right after the summer hype of last year, where things kinda had a massive correction because they spiked up too much. But after that, either way, the long-term trend just continues upwards. So tons of people are just kind of memeing about this and memeing people for saying the bubble has burst and that, oh no, the economy's in trouble or whatever, because it's a statement that just doesn't make any sense, and you can see that on the charts, especially since we're starting to already see a rebound in price since this few day run happened a bit too quickly and caused some sellers to move in, but now they seem to be rebuying because price fell too fast. So either way, the economy is looking completely fine, and it doesn't look like there's any bubble that has popped or anything to really worry about. But the great thing about long-term investing in CS is that it's really simple. Not only do you not really have to do anything besides buy an item, hold it, and let the market work for you, but the vast majority of items in the game have followed this long-term uptrend, and it's just a matter of, do you believe the game will last another 5, 10, whatever years, or do you think something's gonna kill it? And based on that, what do you want to invest in? Do you think stickers are overhyped right now and people aren't going to continue applying them, all these old stickers? Or do you think knives are overvalued, nobody's gonna buy a knife, like something like that? But either way, in my opinion, the game has been through so many bad times, literally patches like the R8 where the game was completely unplayable, we've had massive bugs, we've had the same map rotation for ages in the past, the 7-day trade hold, obviously something massive that people thought would just destroy the community as well, and even with people trying to work around it by trading items for like TF2 keys and Dota 2 items so the trade hold didn't happen, until eventually Dota got a trade hold as well and people are like, oh my god, freaking out. But either way, the economy always figures out a way and the players always figure out a way to keep it going upwards, and at the end of the day, people just simply like these skins enough to keep buying them, and I personally think this will continue. Not only do I think the skin market is as big as it's ever been right now, and a lot of people actually see it as an economy and not just dumping your money into pixels, but with the player count getting so high even after COVID, if you even have these people playing like once in a while, don't have to be playing every day, they don't have to be playing consistently. If they buy skins, they kind of get attached to it. It's worth real value, it's something that you own, and whether you don't love the game or the state the game is in, which we've been through a million times before. People have complained about this game so much. If people keep their skins, it's fine, and it looks like people have kept their skins, and if they don't, they will sell them for real money, and somebody else is buying when somebody's selling. So looks like they're going to continue to go up because people just believe in the game, and people believe in the economy especially. And to me, there really isn't any massive changes that we're going to have to worry about. The 7-day trade hold already seemed bad enough, but it's not like Valve is going to randomly decide to ban all third-party site bots like we've seen in the past with OP skins and some gambling sites abusing Steam's policies to the very limits. It just looks to me like we're in a good spot right now, because if Valve bans all these third-party sites and nobody wants to sell skins for real money anymore, or nobody really can, that's going to crash the economy and that's going to hurt them. So that's also going to kill the game, but they aren't going to do it. So at the end of the day, things are really simple. If it's not oversupplied right now, and there's more people selling than buying like we've seen in recent Operation skins, if the skins have looked good in the past, which you can very easily check on the Steam market charts, on third-party site charts as well, and especially if supply is getting lowered by the day with a lot of cases and stickers especially, I think that's going to continue in the future. Prices have already blasted through people's expectations. Like, no one could expect to see sticker prices like we see today. Nobody could expect Stockholm sticker capsules to hit these prices with so many investors in the game now, just a few months after they got released, already 5xing in money. So the economy to the game is still strong. People are still willing to spend absurd amounts on it, and to me, it looks like it's going to continue. But when it comes to investing in play skins, and really the vast majority of things in CSGO, long term is the way to go. Unless you get something for a really good price and want to flip it, it's completely effortless and really just relies on you believing that the economy of the game will continue upwards. And if you don't really want to spend more money on the game but already have a somewhat built up inventory and don't need to turn it into cash, at this point I would really just recommend to hold on to it. Like, really, if you don't need the money, you might as well hold on to it. The long-term trend is just looks so strong and it doesn't look like there's anything stopping it. You just might as well. And you could see long-term how stickers that were worth a few dollars are now worth thousands. And with the recent hype behind the Stockholm stickers, I wouldn't really be surprised if they did this in like 5-6 years time as well, but it's really just crazy. Personally, I'm just going to keep stocking up on skins I can get along the way. I've got an inventory I'm happy with right now, and I'm a big fan of high tier skins and think they've got quite a bit of room to grow, especially with how they've looked in the past and once again all the people coming into the game now. Same thing goes with a lot of these high tier knives and even affordable knives as well. Not only does everybody that play the game want a knife, but their trends look great over time as well. So if you want to get one and hold on to it, if more players are coming to the game, if everybody wants to keep some knife skins, even if they're somewhat cheap and affordable, you could say, if more people want them, that price is going to keep going up. So I wouldn't say it's a bad idea either. But as per usual, that's just all my thoughts on investing in CS right now, what I think is going to happen in the future. So it's up to you guys if you agree, think the market is strong and will continue like that, or if I'm a complete idiot. So as always, either way, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And of course, check out the homies over at Skins Monkey to get some fair prices on your trades. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.